Hello, this is Lucario and welcome to another one of my Vidreps, and today we have Eyjin versus freemka on a random map. And both these players are masters of their craft. Eyjin is a very well-known Pure Shadow player who I respect a lot, and freemka is one of the best Pure Frost players on Battleforge right now. And they're both duking it out on a what looks like to be a fairly balanced random map. Not too many walls that are close to bases that really make the map extremely that unbalance the map. And of course Eyjin's gonna go try to annoy freemka by moving his Dread Charger close, but you know, pure Frost T1 just is so much better than Shadow T1 that I don't think Eyjin's gonna do too much. Eyjin summons a Nox Trooper which will deal with those Ice Guardians. Except, oh, very nice, nasty surprise from Eyjin. That catches that Ice Guardian without a shield and destroys that Ice Barrier, which is a very annoying, very annoying Frost card that gives them ground presence and the ability to use Home Soil as well. And the Eyjin's Nox Trooper is going to start hitting the Ice Barrier, but you know, you don't kill Ice Barriers, they just take way too long to be killed, and they have worth 20 power. freemka summons Master Archers, the Frost counter to Nox Troopers. They do cost the same as Nox Troopers, except with vastly better stats. The only thing that's good about Nox Troopers is that they have their M damage and their Overload ability, which allows them to do spike damage, but unfortunately it doesn't do quite enough to deal with Master Archers. So this mass Nox Trooper army by Eyjin is gonna not be good against these freemka's Master Archers. So I think Eyjin should retreat. Yeah, he retreats one Nox Trooper, nice micro there. Retreats one Nox Trooper, and freemka grabs a very brave well right in front of Eyjin's face, and Eyjin only has one well right now, so Eyjin is technically 100 power ahead of freemka. And Nox Troopers actually are very good at taking down Frost wells. Take a look at this. Well, take a look at this when Eyjin has his offense going. See, his Dread Charger is going to take out the Master Archers. Very nice micro by Eyjin. He tramples right through the Master Archers to go to the center, which knocks them down and which knocks them back and makes them do less damage for a temporary bit of time while they are still trying to get up. And Eyjin's Nox Troopers finish up the Master Archers no problem, and Nox Troopers are actually quite good against Ice Guardians. Let me check the freemka's. No, but he can cast his Frost Ward again, but there are 5 Nox Troopers on the ground on Eyjin now, so 2 Ice Guardians are just simply not going to be enough. And very nice motivate by Eyjin, motivate the low health Nox Trooper, and now he's beginning to use his Overload charge, and wow, just look at that, that well just went down just like that. I apologize for my low graphics settings, otherwise you could see the Nox blasts. Right now it just looks like they're shooting, I don't know, BB guns or something, or paintball. They might as well be shooting, they could be shooting BB guns or paintballs for all you know. And that doesn't matter. freemka going for more Master Archers and Ice Guardians, a very dangerous combo, and nice one by Eyjin, I guess. He activates the Glyph of Frost to trap the Dread Charger, though I think he could have gotten out of that if he was fast enough. I'm pretty sure that you could get out of the... Oh, very nice Glyph of Frost by freemka. He's probably going to take out all these Nox Troopers right here, simply because they're all frozen, and these Master Archers have free reign right now, but Eyjin has another 2 Dread Chargers, one nasty surprises, the other one goes straight for the Master Archer. So I think this Dread Charger will be able to take down a lot of Master Archers. The Nox Troopers have broken free of the freeze, and the Master Archers are going down to the Nox Troopers, and the Ice Guardians have to retreat again because they are good M counters, but the Nox Troopers are just a lot better. And Eyjin's doing a very good job at keeping freemka's Master Archer count down, because once Frost gets a certain critical mass of Master Archers, Shadow T1 finds it incredibly hard to take them down. And okay, Eyjin takes a well here, give himself more ground presence further ahead, a more offensive position, and I think that's quite a pretty safe move actually, because he has 5 Nox Troopers on the ground right now, which is a ton of Nox Troopers, and freemka grabs a well in response. So freemka is not going to go for the rush to try to take down that Shadow well, just builds a nice well here. Builds a nice well of his own here, and looks like Eyjin's gonna try again for the Nox Trooper take down a well thing, but freemka does have a lot of Master Archers, so I don't think Eyjin will be able to take down this well, because of course freemka also has a Glacier Shell, which I'm sure he's saving for. Yeah, he was saving, making sure he has 50 power at all times so that he can make sure he can save his well in case the Nox Troopers decide to overload. Eyjin has 100 power right now, but using it to summon more Nox Troopers, which are pretty darn well against these Ice Guardians, negating their Ice Shield ability, because Nox Troopers just take them down so fast. And oh, very nice Overload. Look, it just died. It just died to one Nox Trooper. So it looks like this is shaping up to be a pretty long T1 fight, which Eyjin excels at. I think his Shadow T1 is one of the best in Battleforge. he really deserves his. He really deserves it. I mean, he's been playing pure Shadow since he started out Battleforge. So there's no surprise that his Shadow T1 is just so good. I've tried playing against him and he just wipes the floor with me. Free MKA, I don't think I play in the same time zone as him too much, so unfortunately I don't get to play him too much, but I can see that he's well, I can see that he's good. I can see that he's not losing, because I think a lesser Frost T1 player would have in fact lost to this mass Nox Trooper thing, because he probably wouldn't be too sure of how to handle them, because Eyjin's just doing so well with his Dread Charger nasties and knocking back the Master Archers when letting the Nox clean up. Normally Master Archers are really a terror for Frost, and okay, very nice, Frostbite. That is a very typical Frost T1 tactic. Frostbite the Swift unit so it can't get close to your Master Archers, which are the main damage dealers I feel for Frost. They just range attack, home soil them, Frostbite anything weak, and yeah, okay, one life wing on the Dread Charger, that's exactly what I expected, but it looks like it'll be a very dangerous attack from Eyjin, but free MKA uses the Glacier Shell, and I just... I think Eyjin could have taken that down, but he would have lost all his Nox Troopers trying to take that down, and that probably wouldn't be worth it, because then he would lose this power wall most likely, because Eyjin's only... Right now, Eyjin's only advantage right now is that he does have a mass army of Nox Troopers, which is the only thing holding free MKA back from just killing everything with his Master Archers, because Eyjin can always just summon a Dread Charger and knock back the Master Archers, and that will really screw with... Oh! Whoa! They're getting really close to the power wall right now. Let's see this free MKA. He does have it... Oh! Okay! Too bad free MKA didn't Glacier Shell it, because he just lost that power wall for pretty much nothing, and now free MKA is in fact too well down on Eyjin, so that is not a good position to be in, and I'm guessing this Dread Charger was threatening a nasty, so these Master Archers have to retreat, and it wasn't of course worth it for Eyjin to nasty, because the Master Archers would retreat anyway and it wouldn't kill the Master Archers, so a lot of back and forth going on here. But I have to say Eyjin is doing incredibly well. It's generally agreed that Frost T1 is significantly better than Shadow T1, at least in the short run. Once you get these Nox Troopers, a big enough army, then it starts to even out a little, because the Nox Troopers are very good snipers. They can snipe down Master Archers before they can react. And okay, it looks like we have a Shadow Orb, pure Shadow for Eyjin.
Enemies!
Nasty Dread Charger, but